most of the marital problem that come to me, this is my first acid test. When was the last time you have sex? I don't remember. I think that report is very dangerous. Once I get that report, immediately I must start ministering strong antibiotics. If you are not married, you are not part of what I'm talking about. Sex in marriage, girl. Sex is like the water that bind the cement and the sand. So what solidifies the marriage is the quality of that union. So you that has not touched your wife for 3 months, if you don't eat at home, where do you eat? This one, I'm not talking as a prophet and a father, I'm talking as a man. So I know what I'm talking about. It's absolutely impossible. If I know there's a way to go, I shouldn't have come to church. It's not too late to go home. And I'm telling all my daughters, if you marry a man that somebody cannot look at him and tell him stop and he stop, you don't have a future. But listen, everybody must have one person in your life. There are sometimes they don't even talk. When you look at them, there are some things you don't do. If you don't have that person, I went to a church to preach for a pastor in America. That was the first and the last. Because after the church, I saw somebody, hey, Daddy, how are you? No, oh, some people think that it's nothing, but it destroys somebody's conscience because we communicate actions than words. So hear this. Don't get so close to some girl in church and complain that your wife is jealous. You don't have a clear conscience. So I don't need to raise any standard for mommy to complain. She's a human being. No. Only girls know bad girls. That is why when you brought your girlfriend to the house, your sisters are wild because they know something about the girl you don't know. When the girl took a step and they wind his eye, they themselves they akpa and they also see akpa, so they can tell. Don't work in the office as a married woman and work with other men as if you are not married. You don't have a clear conscience. You are not considering your partner. A married woman, you sit in office and talk for 1.5 hours. What are you talking? Putin? And if you talk about Putin, what will you do about Putin? I'm not talking about those who are from work and they are sitting in the office and they are working. Yours is not a work. It's an international conference of gossip. You are not talking to anybody. I cannot go and sit in a restaurant with some church member and then, oh, me jollof for fine. Also, me fried rice in here. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't create that thing. No, I won't. I will not create that opportunity. There are people, their matrimonial homes is under fire because there is something going on. Somebody calls you on the phone and talk to you for 1.5 hours. Do you talk to your wife for 30 minutes? Conscience. Once your conscience is dead, there is nothing God can do with you. Faith will not work, love will not work. You don't have a future. It's just a matter of time. We use the same iCloud. So sometimes, even when you send me a message, it goes to his phone. I have never had a password on my phone. I have never had a password on the phone. All my credit cards and my Visa cards, my wife knows the password. If you take and go to ATM, it doesn't need me to know. Are you getting the point? And they were naked and not ashamed. It's not with address, it means transparency. So when you call her, hello, network, network. You are trying to find a place so that your partner will not know. If you are not clapping, you are a suspect. Your partner will not know that you are talking to somebody. Oh, hello. And then do we have wrong network? We don't have wrong network. Oh, how okay.